Hello everyone, and welcome to the Lazy Acres map. I'm not sure quite where this is set, but it is a quite large map here. I believe it is just a standard size map, but the fields are quite large, as you can see. Here we are on our starting farm. Let's just show what we own here. We own quite a bit of the map. You can sell it all for $0, or you can sell the other part for $871, so not worth that much. Looks like all of the land you own is very, very highly discounted. Only $798, whereas the other fields do cost a little bit more of a reasonable amount. There's 700,000, 400,000, 500,000. Yeah, around 600,000. So there's a good amount of fields, not very cost effective. So branching out for the first time, you're going to need a fair bit of chunk of change here. Somewhere in the ballpark of $200,000 if you want to buy yourself another piece of land. But anyways, we own Field 10 and Field 11, and those are both empty, it looks like. Field 11 has nothing done to it, and Field 10 is in the seedbed state. Let's just scroll through our equipment. So we do have this Berthoud Bruin sprayer. Not sure if I pronounced that right. I'm sure I didn't. Yeah, I'm just going to go to this page here. Owned items. We have a Deutz-Fahr 8 Series as our medium tractor, and we have 4 large tractors. They're all case. We got a big old quad track, a big old Steiger wheeled. We have 2 Magnum 400 power drives as well. One of them, I believe, has the... Let's see here. One of them has duals, and the other is what? Tracks. Yes, okay. So one has the narrow duals, and the other is got the tracks on it. Now this is some pretty big machinery. Let's see what kind of other equipment we have to go with it. We have a X9, so one of the biggest harvesters in the game you start out with. A big old Crony, or Crone. Not sure how to pronounce that one either, my bad. A big old Ropa. Yeah, so just about as big as you can get here. A couple of cars. We do start with a... Oh, these have been modified. So that holds 520,000 liters, and that holds 340,000 liters. Just for some comparison, the largest base game trailer is the Distinction Super B, which 75,000. These hold a lot more than that. So let's see here. Yeah, 756,000. So they're just 10 times the size. Is that right? 70. Yeah. So they're just 10 times the size of the in-game trailers. Let's keep scrolling here. Oops. We have the 50-foot header for the John Deere. The big 9-meter forage harvester header. Typical Ropa beet harvester header. And then we have the largest in-game seeder. We have one of the largest in-game planters. I believe this is 17.8 meters. The in-game Kinsey planter is 18.2 meters, so it's slightly larger, but it's very, very close. This has also been modded, so it holds 250,000 liters instead of 18,000 liters like the in-game one can. So quite large. We've got some big mowers, the biggest header in the game, one of the biggest windrowers in the game, a heavily modified forage wagon. This holds 10 times what the in-game forage harvester trailer holds. And yep, a couple header trailers. So, ooh, we've got the Warrior paint too, so it's black instead of green. So pretty atypical stuff. I mean, this is some huge equipment starting out, and additionally, a lot of it is modified to hold way more than the base game stuff does. 10 times as much, in fact. Looks like we got a nice little pond here. It's pretty deep. As far as Farming Simulator goes, I guess. I mean, it's not that deep, but... Alright, I'm going to hop in the Steiger, I guess. I do find it interesting that we have a Case IH, a bunch of Case IH equipment, or tractors, but we have a John Deere harvester and a John Deere planter. It doesn't really make the most sense. But hey, I'm not the one that made the map. Let's locate this to see where it is. Looks like it's going to be over there. We're just going to hop in there. We're going to grab a seeder. I'm going to see if it's pre-filled, because that is one thing I do appreciate when you're on a map, and the starting equipment comes pre-filled with seed and fertilizer if it takes that. Sometimes the seeders are filled, sometimes they're not. I would say usually they're probably not. Actually, I don't want the planter. We're going to go with the Amazon Citron or whatever. Cited. Yep, so they're not pre-filled. Let's just check this other one to make sure. Oh, it's not going to show me, but yeah, I can assume that they're both going to be empty. Let's just drive over to one of the fields so we can see how large they are. Because, yeah, you never know. I'm just going to fill this real quick. I don't usually play like this, but... Ooh, so it looks like these are quite... Yeah, these are... The storage of this seeder is also 10 times the starting... Like the in-game stuff, so... I want to see if the working speed of these is any larger. Or any faster, sorry. I'm going to turn off... Actually, no, we'll just go to canola so we can plant it in August. So it looks like the working speed of these modded planters are the same. Sorry for that voice crack there. Looks like they are the same, 11 miles an hour. Matter of fact, let's just go and see. This is going to be quite hard to find, isn't it? I have a lot of mods. Here we go. We've got a bucket that holds 100,000 liters instead of, I think, 2,000, what they normally own. We got those 2 trailers that are bigger than normal. We got a water tanker trailer there. Let's just pause there. Oh no, I gotta go find it again. Dang it. Alright. We've got those semi-trailers that I showed. The planter holds 10 times as much. So everything is just 10 times as much. It does look like our sprayer is the same way. And our harvester that we start with. What's the difference with this? Why is this modded in here? What does it do? I don't understand. That holds 10 times as much. I'm not sure why they have these modded in here. Okay. I'm gonna guess this one, since it has the same like reading for the dimensions of the bale and same working speed, I'm gonna guess it has like it holds more. If that makes sense. Like each bale is larger, I guess. That's what I'm trying to say. Not sure why this is modded in here either. Seems to have the standard options that all the in-game one has. There's no track option like the Big X mod has. Anyways, so yeah, as I'm quickly finding out, I'm sure you guys are too, this map, you know, the big square fields, the modded equipment to hold 10 times what the in-game stuff is, it fits the name perfectly. Lazy acres. You want to just work some big acres? These fields are all decent size. I mean, there's not very many small fields on this map here at all. In fact, you start off with the smallest one, field 11. But yeah, if you want to just work some acres with some big machinery, you don't have to worry about filling it up every once in a while or unloading the combine harvester all the time because it holds 10 times as much. You know, this map is perfect for you. Maybe you want to hire a worker to get the field done, do like a farm manager type thing. This works great for that too. But yeah, not necessarily the best map if you want to go with some hyper-realism style gameplay. I do prefer to stay a little bit more on the realistic side for me, so this map would not necessarily be for me, but that's the beauty of Farming Simulator. You don't have to play every map. You don't have to play a certain way. You play how you want to play. There are thousands of mods, so there's bound to be something that fits your play style just about perfectly. As we can see, there's a bit of an issue with this seeder. It's missing like everything now. It's still on, it's still lowered, but for whatever reason, it's just not really fitting to the ground very well, so that's unfortunate. It is modded with the map, so I'm sure that's just an issue with the mod. Not being the best modeling or whatever. I'm not sure quite what it is that the physics would work out, but... So yeah, that is a bit of a shame. I was kind of hoping it would be a bit more well done than that. I'm not sure if the in-game seeder, this one, has the same issue or not. I'm actually curious. I'm going to go hop into quad track and see if the planter has the same issue, the John Deere planter that's been modded in, because I know I've used that before and it doesn't have an issue with that. And then after we figure this out, we're going to look at the buildings you start out with and sort of the sell points, just the layout of the map, I guess. Let's get backed up to this. Very nice. Something about this just feels illegal, man. The Case IH pulling the John Deere. I don't know how I feel about this one, man. Alright. Let's get this boy unfolded. Can I plant canola with it? Nope. Wait. Oh, okay. You can. So this modded version, you can plant everything. The in-game planters, you can plant... I'll just show you, so that I don't forget one, because I'm bound to forget one. In-game planters. Ooh, so on this map they're all changed. Here, this is what an in-game planter will do. Corn, soybeans, sunflower, sugar beet, and cotton. A few of them do canola as well. But in this game, this map, they've added all the other fruits, even potatoes and sugarcane, to the in-game planters, as well as their modded planters that they have. Let's just find those. Okay, so right here is a Lazy Acres Farm mod, so... they did miss one, though. The Kverneland Optima RS has been missed. As you can see, it only has the in-game seeds possible to plant, but all the other in-game planters have all of the options here. That's funny. I've been playing this game for 10 minutes. I've already found 2 issues with this particular map and the mods that come with it. So let's just lower that down there. Looks to be fitting to the landscape pretty well. It's not missing anything, so this one might be a little better. Then again, I did go all the way around the field with the Amazon, so we'll see if this thing has the same issue as its brother that was on the map. And if it does, then I'm going to have to say, before I ever play, these are going to have to be fixed. Not a huge issue, I guess. You know, you could get out your soften tool and just fix up the fields to make them more level, or just switch the planter around. Like, don't use that in the modded seeder, sorry. Those are 2 options that would work great. But for me, if I download a map and play it, I want to play it. I don't want to have to, you know, fix everything up and make it all working right. That's sort of the modder's job, in my opinion. This is just the first version of the mod, though, so there could potentially be updates to fix all this stuff. Assuming the modder knows about them. I'm going to go down to the area that we had problems with the Amazon. It seems to be working alright so far, this John Deere here. So if I turn the corner, there's no skips. It appears to be doing just fine. And here's the problem areas. Don't see any skipping. I'll just wiggle back and forth here to see if anything skips like the other one did. Nope, so that looks better. Okay, so this John Deere planter is probably going to be the way to go if you do want to play with the included equipment. Yeah, there you go. As I did say, now going to check out the buildings that you start out with here. Let's just go up here. So as you can see, we have a large pigsty, and I am going to check and see if these are all modded, because there's a possibility that they could be modded and hold much more than the normal amount of animals. So it looks like we've got a large pigsty, a large cow barn, a chicken coop, a large sheep barn, and a large horse barn. None of them have any animals in them, but I'm just going to go to the cow barn, and we'll see if it can hold the same amount. I believe the in-game one holds 70 cattle. So let's try and add some cows and see how many they want to add. 80. Okay, I'm guessing that's what the in-game one is, and I was just wrong. It wasn't 70, it was 80. Let's check. Animals, cows. Is there any with the Lazy Farms map? Nope. So yep, as you can see, it is 80 cows. So it would appear that the included buildings with the farm are the same as the in-game ones. They haven't been modded at all. Got a farmhouse, the biggest grain setup, silo setup that you can have in-game. That's pretty cool. Check out the farmhouse. Make sure you can't like go in it or anything crazy. Nope. And then yep, so these can hold 16 million liters, I believe, which, as I say, are the largest in-game, yep, the largest in-game silo setup you can have. It costs 1.2 million, which is expensive. Let me see if we can sell these things. Yep, so you can sell them for the full price. So maybe you don't need this massive silo setup to hold 16 million liters, so you just boop and sell it, and then you've got $600,000 in the bank. Now 722,000. And you could do the same with the cow barn too, matter of fact. So sell that for 250,000. You're already almost at $1 million. You sell all the animals, the big garage. Let's see, where's another animal barn? There's pigsty, $80,000. So you can really change things up. There is an area for forestry here. You could sell the... Oh, actually, you can't sell that bunker silo. That's annoying. Can you demolish it? No, so that is stuck there. That's going to be there. You can't do anything with that. That's unfortunate. Yeah, you could do a little bit of forestry there if you wanted to clean up the farmyard and put yourself down a building there if you want. But, yeah, this is a pretty good map, it would appear. I do want to check out, so you do have a barn here, little garage type thing, exterior or extended garage from your house. Does this actually come with a garage? Sorry, I'm getting distracted here, I'm just curious. No garage for this one. So your garage is just over here, you got your cars in there. So yeah, as I said, this map, perfect for anyone who wants to do sort of a farm manager type thing. You want to have a bunch of workers going on different fields, or you want to, you know, work with some unrealistic equipment that has 10 times the capacity as the other things, so that you don't have to keep refilling your implements every once in a while. You could probably do every field in the game, I would assume, on just one tank of seed and fertilizer here. So yeah, that holds true to the name. Lazy acres. You want to work big acres. You don't want to have to worry about refilling things and all this. You're set, man. This is a good map for you. But anyways, I figured I'd just cover this map because I haven't seen anyone else cover it. So if you did enjoy, feel free to leave a like. And if you're going to be playing this, make sure to comment down below and let me know. I think that'd be pretty interesting. Maybe I could play it some. It's not really my style, but I'm definitely not against trying new things. If you have any suggestions of any other maps you want to see a first look from me on, also leave a comment for that. I am definitely open to suggestions in terms of first looks to do. I do enjoy doing them. Just sort of seeing what the mapper was thinking, I guess. with their field. You know, you can tell that they like big rectangular fields here. They wanted to have bigger equipment. Maybe they made this map for an unrealistic gameplay style. So, yeah, I just find that interesting, I guess. Even though it's not my cup of tea. If you do like the content that I put out, consider subscribing. That would be greatly appreciated by me, and it helps the channel out too, so I can keep making these awesome videos for you guys. There's another. Oh yeah, see that issue? The cedar just had an issue, and it's picking up one of the wings, and it jerked my tractor to the side. I didn't steer that, so now I guess I'm going over here now. Yeah, as I say, that's all from me for now. I'll see you next time. Peace.